UFC 293 is coming up this weekend, and I have the official late betting guide for you guys. I've been moving all week. So guys, timestamps are there. If you would like to skip to any particular part of the video, we're going to talk about confident picks, underdog opportunities, fights that you should not be betting on. We're going to talk lock of the week and potential parlays. Again, guys, timestamps are there. If you'd like to skip to any part of the video, we're going to get into it in just a second. Before we do that, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels, and welcome back to our complete betting guide for UFC 293. Let's start the video, guys, with the confident picks. So, guys, the first fight that I am confident in is, of course, Manel Kape. And, guys, if you're familiar with this video, if you're not familiar, excuse me, I'm not going to break down every single one of these fights. I'm going to be very brief with my confident picks here. If you'd like, go check out the full card breakdown. That's where I really go in depth. But long story short, guys, Felipe Dos Santos is coming to the UFC against a guy in Manel Kape who has been very proven. He's very good. And honestly, 370 on him, to be honest with you, might be a steal. This dude is almost lock of the week for me. Manel Kape is a fantastic fighter. He should be better everywhere, excuse me, and I'm very confident that he will win this fight. The next confident pick I have for you guys is going to be Carlos Ulberg. It feels like, guys, there are a lot of really confident picks that a lot of people seem to be agreeing on, but Da Un Jung, while he's an okay fighter, Carlos Ulberg has been tearing through the division, and he's going to tear through a guy like Da Un Jung who has already had problems, and this dude is going to give him some huge problems in the stand-up department. Carlos Ulberg is probably going to find a KO, but I'm definitely going to consider betting on this guy. The next confident pick for you guys is actually going to be Jamie Mullarkey, but there's one little bit of a problem with this confident pick, so I want a little bit of a disclaimer with this one. We just saw 2 months ago Jamie Mullarkey have a horrible knockout. Assuming he's okay from that, because you never know, sometimes people's chins just get cracked by one of those knockouts and they're never the same, but assuming Jamie Mullarkey is how he usually shows up, he should beat John McDessie here. He should be able to do whatever he wants to him, beat him to the punch. If he wants to explore the ground, he should be able to do all that. And an aging John McDessie who relies on his forward pressure, and I feel like Jamie Mullarkey will be able to deal with that and implement his own game plan. John McDessie has always been one-dimensional. He's getting older now, and he hasn't never really excelled in the division. Jamie Mullarkey should be able to do what he wants in this fight, and he's a confident pick of mine. Guys, my final confident pick for you guys is going to be Nasrat Haqparast, because this guy, man, it's a tough fight for Landon Quinozas to come into the UFC and fight a guy like Nasrat. This dude has been in there with the best of the best, and he's looked good against the best of the best, and I'm not confident from anything that we've seen from Landon Quinozas yet that he is ready to be in the UFC, let alone against a guy who's constantly fighting top tier competition and doing well in Nasrat Haqparast. I would imagine that his stand-up will be too much. I feel like he might box Landon's face off in this fight. I think he'll win a comfortable decision, to be honest with you. All right, guys, let's talk about underdog opportunities. And it is important to note, guys, while these are underdog opportunities, these are not necessarily picks of mine. For example, this first one is going to be Austin Lane. I'm picking Justin Tafa to win this fight, but if you're looking to explore some huge plus money, these are the fights where I'm most confident that they will hit like the best chance of an underdog winning, in my opinion. And that's going to be Austin Lane we're starting off with. Guys, these two fought before, and it's really tough to go with about a 30-second fight, but the game plan should have been to use his movement and really not get into Tafa's range. And this dude is big. This dude is heavy. This dude is an athlete in the heavyweight division. We saw him moving a lot. 30 seconds isn't enough, though. And I feel like Justin Tafa will end up catching him, but Austin Lane could very well dance his way to a decision. This dude is big. He's 6'6" with an 80-inch reach against Justin Tafa. He could very well win this fight. Problem is, Justin Tafa is a fantastic striker, but if you're looking for an underdog opportunity, Austin Lane is he's a plus 275 underdog at the time of recording this video. Something to consider. Moving on to the other underdog opportunity for you guys, and to be honest with you, I think this fight should be a pick'em. I really do. This is the fight that I'm looking forward to most on the card, and both guys are absolute dogs in the cage. So the underdog opportunity is obviously going to be Chepe Mariscal. Chepe Mariscal, at the time of recording this video, it's went down a little bit. I've seen it a little bit higher, but he's a plus 262 underdog. I think that's nuts. I think this should be a pick'em fight. Chepe Mariscal, just look what he did in his last fight, man. If you guys need to go back and watch his fight against Trevor Peek, he outdogged Trevor Peek. That is crazy. If he can outdog Trevor Peek and look good, his cardio was still there, his heart was still there, his determination was still there. He can outdog Jack Jenkins. I'm convinced of that, man. And it's not just about his heart in this fight. I am seriously convinced that Chepe Mariscal could be a problem in the featherweight division. He really could be. Jack Jenkins is a great fighter, okay? But Chepe Mariscal is also a great fighter, and I believe this should be a pick'em fight. So if you're looking for an underdog to bet on, this is the one that I am most confident that it will hit. I'm picking Chepe Mariscal to win this fight. I really believe in this guy, man. I really believe in him, but the problem is Jack Jenkins is also really good. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, let's talk about a couple fights to avoid, and that's going to be Tai Tuivasa versus Alexander Volkov. Now, Alexander Volkov's a better fighter. He should win this fight. He should out-technique him, and this should look like a knockoff of the Cyril Gane performance against Tai Tuivasa. The problem is, you can never count out Tai Tuivasa and his heavyweight power. You just can't. One shot will knock you out. We've seen Alexander Volkov chinned. Tai Tuivasa is very capable of doing that, and that's why I don't believe you should be betting on this fight at all. Volkov's a better fighter, but all it takes is one shot in this heavyweight division, especially against a guy like Tai Tuivasa. Stay away from this one, guys. And guys, the other fight that I think you should be avoiding betting on is going to be Shane Young versus Gabriel Miranda. Now, the reason being is both guys have been a little bit unimpressive in their careers, and I see a lot of people online really liking Shane Young in this matchup. Could he win? Absolutely he could, but honestly, I think it's a skill level in this fight where it's just, they're really similar, and like, you just can't count on Shane Young, man. You just can't. He just keeps falling out short. I don't like this on either side. I really don't. It's a similar talent pool for both of them. And while Shane Young is on the bigger losing streak, I just don't know what's going to happen when he gets matched up with Gabriel Miranda. It's really tough to say with both of these guys. So avoid betting on this one, in my opinion. All right, guys, let's talk about lock of the week. And guys, I mean, what can I say? It's Sean Strickland. I'm just kidding. It's, of course, Israel Adesanya. I want Sean Strickland to win, man, but there is absolutely no chance that he wins this fight. Israel Adesanya is better. Sean Strickland's going to walk in there with his iCarly stance, and Adesanya is going to piece him up and possibly find a knockout blow. The only reason I can ever see Adesanya losing is if he gets very emotional about all that dog stuff that's been coming out this week, and he fights stupid and wants to slug it out with Sean Strickland. I don't think he's going to do that, though. I think he's going to dance around him, do whatever he wants. Guys, I know this is a tough lock of the week because he's a minus 600 favorite at the time of recording this video. Oh, it actually went down to 550. That's pretty crazy. So, but man, like, I just don't see him losing. This is the fight that I'm most confident in the card, so it's going to have to be my lock of the week. Now, guys, we're going to take a quick pause from the video for just a second. If you are interested in seeing my official plays each week, I will be posting them to the YouTube member section on the community tab on the channel every single Friday. If you guys are interested, again, to see what I'm going to be betting on, I'm very safe with my bets. I don't make a ton of money through underdogs or anything like that. I am building the safest plays possible, and I come out nice and plusy typically every single week. The Blake Builder one killed me a long time ago, but ever since then, man, it's been up, and it's been really good. So if you guys are interested in checking out what I'm going to be betting on, if you'd like to, I don't know, like, see them or copy them, whatever you want, just join the YouTube membership. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Let's get back into the video. All right, guys, let's take a look at some potential parlays we can make. There's actually, like, a lot of fights that I really like here. So if we want to take, like, some confident picks, like, I'll probably be doing it. Again, if you're interested, check out the YouTube membership, man. I'm going to be posting exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I'm just, like, playing around with this. The time of the video where I, like, get some ideas, maybe. So let's take Israel Adesanya, although you're barely going to get anything for Israel Adesanya. We take Manel Cap, which is a big problem because there's a lot of really good favorites here. Carlos Ulberg. Maybe we could add Chepe there, but let's take, like, the hard picks where I'm pretty confident in them. That's 3 times your money. That's not too bad. So I might explore that one, but if you want to get risky with it, like, man, I want to bet on Volkov, but the value just isn't there for a chance for him to get knocked out. Chepe Mariscal, very good. I like that idea. I might hop on that underdog opportunity myself. But even if you want to look at the underdogs, like Chepe Mariscal and Austin Lane, those two together are 7 times your money. That is absolutely insane, and I might actually hop on that one too because that's worth it. I could very well see both of these guys winning. I really like those underdogs, to be honest with you. But other than that, to be honest with you, I might just do a couple, like, let's say, like Nasrat and Jamie Malarkey. I might do a couple of them together, but even then, that's not really too good of a thing. I really like 1.5 round bets, so I might do, like, Shane Young I could see actually going over 1.5 rounds. Same with Nasrat. Jamie Malarkey, actually, there's a lot of good 1.5 round bets I can make this time around. I don't like doing the unders myself, but this week we could really do something. Man, if you're high on these underdogs, Sean Strickland, but there's no way he's winning. There is no way that dude is winning. So other than that, it's a pretty straightforward card, guys. Like, I really, like I said, like Nasrat, Jamie Larkey. If you want to take in Carlos Olberg, Manel Cap, Israel Adesanya all together, that's about 2 times your money. And those fights, to be honest with you, they're pretty much given. I might actually hop on that. Carlos Olberg, Manel Cap, and Israel Adesanya. I really, like that, to be honest with you. But sprinkling in one of those underdogs, like, it's risky, man. Of course, the underdog opportunities. But something about my gut is saying that Chepe is going to get this one done. I am probably going to be hopping on this Chepe train. But other than that, there's some really, nice bets. Like, if you want to talk, like, if you want to, I don't know, Israel Adesanya, I'm not going to do 1.5 rounds. Manel Cap you could do, but like, you can even going in there, but that's not even bad, 1.61. I really don't mind that. There's some really good underdog opportunities, and there's some really good prop bets that you can place this week. There's some good parlays that you can put together, guys. I'm feeling good about this week, man. I'm feeling real good about this week. Guys, let me know what your bets are going to be down below if you were placing any. What do you think about my confident picks? Is there anything that I got wrong in your opinion? Let me know down in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button, help out the channel a ton, and subscribe. If you are brand new on the screen right now, you'll have 2 videos from the Clenbat channel. If you'd like to continue watching the channel, I will see you either there or in the next video, guys. Take care.